Tuk javan kish jalla, like jalwa.
Vai. Mak like lagla. Remember, we got the same chef for the next 2 days.
Atta, amgil next program, ek speed painting. Especially India dokono, amgil kataraila, Vilas Nayak. Vilas is a self-taught artist who started painting from the tender age of 3.
Ammi sangchakai tangil vishayari at ek san video polayami.
Completely transfixed. I mean, what a talent.
Really? Wonderful. Quite a miracle.
That is real talent. This is something which is amazing.
This wonderful young talent. Give it up for Vilas Nayak.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Let's give it up for Vilas Nayak.
Yore Yore Venkatesha Navatugire Srinivasa Yore 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 Venkatesha Navatugire Srinivasa Nama Smarana Bhagyaditu Havatugire Charanadasa Nama Smarana Bhagyaditu Havatugire Charanadasa Yore 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 Venkatesha Navatugire Srinivasa कुर्टारी ते खडगू घेवनु राबलो मंगल पुरांतु येवनु कुर्टारी ते खडगू घेवनु राबलो मंगल पुरांतु येवनु राक सदा भय देवनु राक सदा भय देवनु योरे 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 वेंकटेशा नावतुगिले श्रीनिवासा भक्तांचेरी कितली दया भक्तावैरी दवरी माया भक्तांचेरी कितली दया भक्तांचेरी कितली दया भक्तावैरी दवरी माया चरण तू गेले पावन सदा चरण तू गेले पावन सदा योरे 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 वेंकटेशा नाव तू गेले श्रीनिवासा देवु वीर वेंकटेशु भक्त हृदय कमलवासु देवु वीर वेंकटेशु भक्त हृदय कमलवासु दूर करी दुःख दोषु दूर करी दुःख दोषु योरे योरे वेंकटेशा नाव तू गेले श्रीनिवासा नाम स्मरण भाग्य दीतु हाव तू गेले चरण दास नाम स्मरण भाग्य दीतु हाव तू गेले चरण दास योरे 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 वेंकटेशा नाव तू गेले श्रीनिवासा नाव तू गेले श्रीनिवासा नाव तू गेले श्रीनिवासा
मस्त खुशी झाला आज हितू कोंकणी संमेलन 2022 पार्टिसिपेट करून I think I am the first person here today to speak in RSB Konkani. अर्थ होता या yes, so thank you so much entire organizing community committee मला actually almost 2 years ह्या प्रोग्रामचे ಬಗ್ಗೆ आम्ही प्लॅनिंग करतासा प्रिपरेशन करतासा ड्यू टू पॅन्डेमिक समोर गेला तरी आता फायनली 2 वर्ष झाल्यापर्यंत इथे येऊन मस्त खुशी होऊन तसा ॲक्च्युली इंडिया सोडलं तर मी आमच्या कोंकणी कम्युनिटीज प्रोग्राम केल्ले सांगताना आय थिंक इट्स ओनली इन दुबय आउट ऑफ इंडिया सो दिस इज व्हेरी व्हेरी स्पेशल फॉर मी टू परफॉर्म अँड सी ऑल ऑफ यू ॲक्च्युली आमच्या कोंकणी कम्युनिटी USA तो इतल्या आम्ही लायक न्ही असं सांगायचे एक मला खुशीचे विषय ह्या पेंटिंग केल्ले आय थिंक आय डोंट हॅव टू एक्सप्लेन रायट एस्पेशली फॉर ऑल द कोंकणी पीपल यू नो आमच्या तेरू आम्हाला पुरा मस्त स्पेशल ॲक्च्युली सो फर्स्ट पेंटिंग ह्या केलं मी ॲक्च्युली सेल्फ टॉट आर्टिस्ट सो 3 वर्ष असताना मी सुरू केलं पेंटिंग करले सो आय सी लॉट ऑफ किड्स हियर so yeah, so I would encourage all the kids to continue with the doing what they really want to do, and if you have a interest and aptitude in that particular field, and if you are really interested, sky's the limit. Because me upadillepura ani 25 years first spend kelle ujire hanganche ek gavantu kitla jana ujire gotsa. Oh yeah, almost all. Yes, right next to Dharmasthala. Thaisunu just 5 kilometer. Thai me study kela. Anyways, I think Vasant is standing here, so we are going to have a little bit of a conversation after the second painting. So you guys want to see one more painting, right? Yeah? Yes or no? All right. Okay. Let's do the next painting.
या कुंदेन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमाम् आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदाम् जाड्यान्धकारापहाम् हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां
Wow. Wow, look at those amazing paintings. Can we please get one more round of applause? We would now like to invite our Sammelan entertainment chair, who also doubles as my father, Kavitha Shenoy, to the stage for a brief conversation with Vilas.
Wow, amazing, Vilas. We're so thrilled, amazing. I can't imagine, what I'm feeling right now, right? So we are so thrilled to have you, a fellow Konkani person,
Thank
come
you.
here, especially for us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Give him a big round of applause, please.
Thank you, Vasant. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
So we've been planning about this for a long time, as
Yeah.
you said, right? Almost 3 years ago, we met first.
Yes.
And we were requesting, Vilas, you should come and do a painting for us, and we agreed. And, situation dragged us till here, but
Right.
I'm so happy to see. I'm so much detail in these paintings.
Actually, the Ma Saraswati painting, I just planned like 1.5 hours ago how to do.
Wow.
Because for the last 1 year, I have been thinking, we all have seen Ma Saraswati image, right? Sharadambe, like with the white sari
Yeah,
and like so much detail, like you need a veena, then there is a lot of details like 4 hands,
Right.
nature in the background. So I was like, how am I going to do this in a matter of, like 6 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. So I wanted to simplify it. So I actually cracked this theme 1.5 hours ago.
Oh my God.
Wanted to create something special, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You have all the aspects, like you have a book right there at the bottom of the painting, which symbolizes education. Then there is veena also. And more importantly, there is diya, because that's what, Ma Saraswati is known for, right?
Correct.
To remove darkness and to bring lightness into our life, knowledge,
And
everything
it's
else.
apt for this community because we're all
Exactly.
Saraswat.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are all Saraswat Brahmins, so
exactly.
it
Yeah.
feels even more special.
Thank you. Yeah, thank
Yes.
you. And this Teru scene also, what inspired that?
Yeah, the first painting, the moment we talk about Konkani person,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That is the festival, especially.
This being, we are talking about Utsav.
Yeah,
And it's,
exactly. So I wanted to recreate that festival, atmosphere here.
Very nice, very nice. तू सांगले तू painting 3 years म्हणून start केले म्हणून. How do you remember painting at the age of 3 or is that how did it like? Do you have your family who are from artist family? किस चलता है?
Okay, so I don't come from an artistic background as such. I started painting at 3-year-old, but I don't remember, obviously, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I have paintings, sketches that I have done when I was like 5-year-old. I still have.
Wow.
Not all, couple of sketches I still have. My dad had a small shop in Bangalore, Ujire.
Yeah.
So I used to work in that shop
Okay.
every day, and I used to then go to school.
Okay.
Then whatever time is left, I used to sketch.
Even at that young age.
Yeah, of course. So I started working in my dad's shop when I was like probably in 2nd grade or something like that. So,
Okay.
yeah, but painting, they say every child is an artist. The challenge is how to remain an artist once you grow up. So I also had that challenge, but I took it up and,
I can relate to that. I stopped painting long time ago.
yeah, a lot of people say that, right? I used to.
Yeah.
I used to sing, I used to paint and all
Yeah.
that stuff. It happened to me also, like there was some, like few years I stopped painting in between, but my inspiration has always been nature. The moment I look at something really, really beautiful in nature, it inspires me to paint. So I remember I left painting for about 5 years when I was in high school. Then after 5 years, I had a chance to go to Mangalore. So it was during the monsoon season in Ullala beach. Huge waves.
Yeah.
I don't know, something happened. It really inspired me. I came back home and started painting again. So painting has never left me, even I wanted to leave.
Did your family encourage you or it was not even required? It was in you.
I think both. Family did encourage. Though, very honestly, at that, during 90s, we didn't even have enough money to buy expensive art materials, right? So I would buy all the cheapest materials like, paper, pencil, and watercolors. Watercolors would be the cheapest material available, not oil paintings and all that. So now, actually, when youngsters ask me, sir, which materials do you use? I always tell them, how does it actually make a difference when you're actually learning?
Right.
It is not the how expensive or cheap the material is. It is the amount of passion and hard work that you put into your craft.
Very nice. So now, after high school, college, you started working at IBM, right? So IBM, you're working, and from there you decided to become a full-time artist for a living. Was there a hesitation? How did that happen?
Definitely, it was a huge challenge. As I said, I don't come from an economically well-off
Right.
background, right?
Right.
So when I was in Ujire, all that we knew that as an artist, what is the future is that you can write banners. You guys know what is writing banners, right? Yeah. So now we have all the graphic designs. So, but I would write banner and make like 50 rupees, 75 rupees at that point of time, writing one banners. So that's what we thought that as an artist you can do. That's it. No idea about the future and all that. But I was a rank holder in academics for Mangalore University and then Mysore University. So that's how everybody told me, like all my elders and that, why do you want to leave everything and go to art? Just continue with studies. So then I started working in Bangalore. After working for about 6 years, I still had that, there was something missing in my life, which was unfulfilled dream of a child which wanted to be an artist. So I quit my job in 2011. It was a very tough decision for sure, because you have seen a lot of talents in reality show, right? After 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, you don't see them in many places. So that could have happened to me also. So I was aware of that. But people told me, Vilas, don't quit your job, whether you will become a successful artist or not, who knows?
It's a big gamble.
So for me, it was a decision, it was a very calculated decision I had to take. For me, just to pursue career in art itself was a success.
So painting on tuka most memorable experience Konkani Sangeeta. You've done so many paintings.
There are
How to padela ki paint kelala from Dalai Lama to Asia's Got Talent to painting presidents and prime ministers and NBA halftime show. Tanbitari, anything that each of them are
each of
achievement.
them are special in its own way. Just to remember a couple of incidences, one would be when I first time was invited to perform at NBA halftime. That was for San Antonio Spurs in San Antonio. So when I went there, halftime show, I had no clue, right, how the halftime show would happen and all that. So I went into the center of the the stadium. Then I looked up, it was like 5 levels, people are sitting, huge audience, obviously mostly Americans, right? And the way the anchor, he invited me that, he gave all the introduction, then he said, ladies and gentlemen, Vilas Nayak, all the way from India. So for me, that was like, wow, I have got an opportunity to actually represent India at a world stage.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very special feeling. Many occasions actually, even Asia's Got Talent, the shows at the United Nations headquarters in Geneva and New York. And especially the shows that I've done for Indian Army, Indian Armed Forces. The one show I did in Leh Ladakh, that was at a 14,500 feet above sea level. So you have seen how I paint, right? I have to bend 100 times, take paint. It actually takes a lot of energy. It is as good as running like a 500-meter race. When I did that in Leh Ladakh, I had to go back and take oxygen.
Wow.
Most of the dancers who performed that day also had to go and take oxygen. In the audience, there were like 5,000 Indian Armed Force people, right? So that was an inspiration for us to perform. But that was also a reminder for us that, okay, it is not easy to even live at that kind of altitude. But our soldiers were there, taking care of us.
Correct.
So that was another amazing experience. There are a lot many actually.
Okay, thank you. Attu Sangalki, you said when you saw this scenery about at Ullal Beach, you were inspired. So compared to landscape painting like that versus portrait, is there a preference or anything?
I enjoy
Enjoy
both.
both,
Portrait probably is slightly more challenging only because it has to look like that person. If I'm doing any, let's say if I'm doing your portrait,
Right.
yeah, then it has to look like you, right? However, if I'm doing a landscape,
Right.
then a tree can look slightly different, which is okay.
Correct.
But there is, I think, for all the artists, you have lot to learn from nature. You know, because what do we actually deal with as an artist? It is composition, colors, you know, how light, dark the color is, the light effect, and everything else, right? Which is already out there in nature. You just have to have an eye to see it and get inspired by it.
Okay, nice. आता you came here especially for us. Sang dokun, are you going anywhere or are you going back to India?
Okay, so I am doing one show. I mean, I'm going back day after. I wanted to stay stay for a few more days, but I'm going back because I'm doing one more special event for another huge Konkani community in Goa. This is happening on the 9th of July. You're aware of that event?
I am aware of it actually. Thanks for reminding me because it's Gokand Mat Punyatiti,
Yes.
I believe. So they sent us a message to share here. So with their blessings. So you're going to do that and do a
Yes.
special painting?
Yes.
Okay, very
Looking
nice.
forward to that.
Very nice. So what next for you, Vilas Nayak? You reached like such a pinnacle, I feel.
Oh, no.
What else? What other projects you?
No,
have in
not a
mind?
pinnacle. Probably I would say the pinnacle was reached just before the COVID started.
Really?
Then it was all of a sudden, you know, because we would travel all the time performing at various countries, but, you know, pandemic stopped everything. So that gave me some time to actually think about it. But going forward, my dream, goal is to balance between speed painting as well as fine artwork. I do a lot of fine artwork sitting at home, oil paintings, taking a lot of time. So this requires me to be really impatient, whereas at home I have to remain really patient to be able to create a painting taking 4, 5 days, 6 days, sometimes 10 days also, just to do one painting.
One painting, okay.
So I want to balance this both.
So you do that as well?
As well as this one. And one more dream, I have said this in many places, that, you know, I really want to, now I've performed in 36 different countries. I want to perform in at least 100 countries.
Yes.
That is one of my dream. Yeah.
We hope
Hopefully.
it will come true very soon, Vilas.
Hopefully.
You're such a great artist. So with that, can I request something?
Yeah.
You've done 2 paintings here. One is a Teru.
Yeah.
One is Saraswati.
Yes.
So there are 2 different types. We have a lot of people from America, Hanga. Something different. How about another painting? What do you guys think?
Okay.
Can you, please?
Something different from the 2 themes that
Some
I've
other
already
theme.
touched upon, definitely. I'll do something. This would be very special for all of us, of course, as Konkani speaking population, as Indians, and especially for all of you because you have been living here for the last so many years, right? And this great country has given us so much, so many things, right? So I think as a gratitude, I would want to create the next painting for all of you guys.
Before you go, just as a token of our appreciation, we'd like to give you this, Vilas. Thank you so much for coming to the US, just for us. It's a dream come true for us, really.
Thank you so much, Vasant. Thank you. Thank you once again to the entire organizing team, you know, for putting this up together, for inviting me to perform at this event. And looking forward to do the next painting. It's going to be really, really different. I hope you guys, again, like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
tribute to Vilas Nayak for these paintings. Like, wow, I mean, look at these. This is beautiful. So tomorrow for July 4th, in the spirit of Independence Day, that's why I created this Statue of Liberty with the American flag in the background. Truly beautiful. Thank you, Vasant Uncle, again for the interview. Vilas, you're truly an inspiration to all of those around you.